Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. The Phils try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Two out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A bouncer up the middle. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 2 for 3. Grounded back up the middle to Cabrera for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in for his first at-bat, Michael Franco, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Set to go now, Todd Frazier, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that served Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. The tag, and he's pulled out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I have to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Altair is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
How about it?
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Conforto is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Reyes stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2 full count. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Altair. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man. He just tied him up in knots right there.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Right to Cabrera. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. And he puts it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here it comes on 0-2. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in once again, Vince Velasquez. First offering on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the Mets.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Aaron Altair. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside. But that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnick. This is line to left. Nimmo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-0 Philly. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA lead. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Tommy Hunter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Up next for the Mets,
Yoenis Cespedes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hoskins waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Philadelphia's on top 2-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Shot to third and handled for the first out.
up next for Philadelphia, first baseman, Tommy Joseph.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that the Phillies are right on top of the NL in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He was a double play victim last time around. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he lays off for ball one.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now, if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Conforto sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, J.P. Crawford. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way, and this is knocked down on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Martin Maldonado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Martin Maldonado.
Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Joseph at third. Franco over at second. Crawford at first. 2 out in the inning. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Nick Pivetta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 47, Ansel Robles.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Altair. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Bruce. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ready for another shot now, Jake Marisnick. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft grounder left side. Frazier is there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score, as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Altair takes his lead at third with one away. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Line drive to left. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 3-0. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bruce is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Next up from New York, Jose Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Two out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Anthony Swarzak enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swarzak typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tommy Joseph is retired to kick off the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Conforto is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce on the run. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Philadelphia ninth. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail here 3-0. Digging in as Dribble Cabrera. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman, and Dribble Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Vince Velasquez earns his 8th victory of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. Noah Syndergaard pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Nick Pivetta takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been